Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Minnesota Motors. In this episode, we're going to try and revive this 1975 F-150. So, you've seen Cody in the background of some of my videos working on stuff. We're at his shop here, and this truck was originally purchased by his great-grandpa, and he bought it today. We spent about 2 hours cleaning all the moss off and washing it, and we topped off some fluids. We've cranked it over and it'll fire with some starting fluid, but we can't get it to stay running, so we're gonna replace the fuel pump and try and get this thing to drive. So this is a 390 powered truck. Very clean, rust free, which is hard to find in Minnesota. Originally purchased from Larson Ford in Foley. Interior's in really great shape too, except for the steering column and the steering wheel. It doesn't want to shift with the column with the gear selector, so you have to reach in underneath the hood and put it in the right gear. So we're gonna have to take that apart and figure that out. But other than that, it's in really great shape and should be an awesome truck once we get it running. The truck's been parked for 6 years in a field, not running. Trying to get the fuel pump off here. We've already replaced the fuel filter as well, and we're just not getting fuel up there. And unfortunately, it's right behind the power steering pump, so you can't really see what we're doing here, but got the bolts loose here. You need a 1/4-inch drive ratchet and socket and an extension. You can only loosen up the bolts with the socket, and then once you get far enough off, then the socket gets stuck on the pump, so you need to take them the rest of the way out by hand.
You can get just one bolt off and then you can socket the other one all the way.
Yeah, that would work too.
You have to, you can't get your hand to it.
Same thing on my 460.
Okay, I need that line down.
Oh, here it comes.
What's dripping all over me here?
Water, maybe? Success! We've got a fuel pump.
Oil will be fine.
Right out of the box, this new part has rust. Thanks, Delphi. Delphi? I don't know how to say that. But, yeah. That pump looks like this one. I think we're good. Just gotta pull this fitting off here. And we'll get the right size wrench. That helps. This pump has obviously been replaced at some point already. It's pretty new looking. But
Dry and fuck.
yeah, this is probably a factory hard line that someone's replaced with a rubber line and just kind of forced it over the hose. But it'll work for now.
Should be good there.
Alright. They gave us 2 gaskets. Toss one on, I think. There we go. The new bolts not fit? Or are they just hard to get in?
I don't know. Can't figure it out yet.
Try sticking one through the backside, make sure it fits the hole.
Oh, it fits the hole.
Uh-oh. There we go. New gasket.
That's why they give you two.
You just rip it?
Yep.
Oh, gasket hole's a little bit too small.
Probably should have these like there, huh?
Yeah. Just feed that line up a little more. Hang on. Got it. We can move it around once we get the pump back in.
Can't get either of my hands there.
Do you want me to hold the line while you're tightening the bolts, or?
Yeah, that works.
Just so it doesn't move around.
Well, don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, I think I need that light down here.
Okay.
Or wait, I'll just put my... Here, I got it.
Can just barely see the pump between the power steering bracket here and the AC compressor. Definitely not easy to get at. Gonna bump the starter, try and move the engine down a little bit. Okay, let's crawl back on and see if it goes in better.
So can I...
Finishing up this last bolt here. Cody got frustrated and made me do it. The trick to do this is, slide the pump all the way towards the head of the bolt. Tighten each bolt a few turns and switch back and forth and slowly bring the pump towards the block. And you want to have the engine cranked over in the right position. That way the pump slides in and out nicely. Well, we've got it tightened down. Let's just throw that fuel line back on and try and start it. Well, we pushed the truck a little closer to the garage, and can't really see it in here. Right there, the rag joint just fell apart, so now we can't steer it, but dump some gas in there, and we're going to try and start it. Okay, I'm going to dump more gas in. Round two.
Ready?
Yep. Come on. Just does not want to pick up from the pump.
Thought I was gonna do it there.
Give it a whirl. So close. Okay. dumped more gas in that time.
Oh.
Well, dumping more in. That was a lot of gas. Clean that up a little. I spilled some. Okay. Oh, come on. The pump still wasn't picking up fuel, so we pulled the line off and blew some air through it. And the air's coming out the rear tank, but we have the switch on the front tank. And the rear tank sounds dry, so we're gonna dump some gas in there and see if that does anything. Okay, we have fuel in the tank, fuel in the carb. Let's give it another shot. Working.
Yeah!
It runs.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Well, it's 1 in the morning. Cody's got a running truck. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys.